Hi, I'm Byron. I'm not a trainer, but I will be playing one in this video. Today, we're going to learn how to set up the Canada Room East for a boardroom style for 6. We're going to have all the audio and visual equipment. And every great meeting space starts with a clean room. At the end of every meeting, we will take our time and we'll clean this room spotless. You never know when someone's going to want to come in and look at the room to rent. And now, after looking at the contract, we can understand that it will be a training course, a boardroom style. They'll need a screen, a flip chart, and the LCD projector. Also noted under the special instructions is they do want a skirted food table and that both the wireless and the wired internet is available. Plus also they want pens and pads at every place setting. So screen, flip chart, LCD projector, 6 chairs. And we're going to need a couple of tables to go along with that. So let's get our supplies together and get ready. Hi, I'm Byron. You might remember me from such training videos as this one. In this segment, I'm going to show you how to use the chair puller. There's the chair puller. It's an amazing little device that we have because here on our carpets, we don't want to pull the chairs. We don't want to create any gaps or tears in the carpet, so we've gone ahead and got this very handy chair puller. Now the chair puller lives up by its name and it will pull chairs. Ideally, we have a 10 chair pile right there, and the 10 chair pile is the perfect balance for the chair puller. Not every time will you need 10 chairs, so we must exercise caution whenever using the chair puller. Just simply put the base underneath the chair, go forward a smidgen bit just to get your second chair foot on the little second chair lift. With your foot and hands, pull down, maintaining 3-point contact. Now this is a chair puller. It is not designed to be pushed. It is designed to pull the chairs. When used properly and cautiously, you can perform amazing maneuvers with the chair puller, moving your chairs while protecting the floors. Now as you can see with the chair puller, it makes moving the chairs nice and easy. That way there's no dragging of the chairs on the carpet. You can hit pause. And as you recall, for this particular meeting, they need boardroom for 6. Inside the closet, you will find some 6-foot tables. 6 people will fit around a 6-foot table quite lovely. So we'll need 2 of them, as well as the 2 half-moon tables. Half-moon tables are perfect for going at the end of a boardroom. And there we go. 2 half-moon tables and 2 6-foot tables is going to make a delicious boardroom for 8. Now as a general rule, we tend to put the table in the middle of the room, which is underneath that lamp. But in this case, I pulled it back a little bit because we're going to have a projector and we're going to need that screen there too. So to give them more viewing area, I just pulled it back just a smidgen bit. Now setting up the screen is pretty easy. You're going to have to put that red button, lift this just a smidge bit so the screen comes down. We're going to lift that screen up onto that hook, and with the extendo reach, we're going to make it as tall as we can. You'll hear it click into position when it's ready. And in this case, a flip chart is also required. Much like the screen, just pull it back out, and you're just going to lift it up there. So there's our flip chart. To make it a little bit more professional looking, we'll get rid of all this used paper here. That way it looks all nice and clean for the guests that are going to come in and do some training here. Inside the BenQ box, you will find the BenQ projector. We always keep it inside the original box because there is nothing that's going to make it fit better than the original box. We keep all the original packaging as well. And inside the box you will also find neatly wrapped video cables, as well as HDMI cable, a power cord, as well as the projector lock. It's pretty important that we do lock the projector. Theft is not high here, but never having it stolen is always better. The projectors are very easy to set up. As you will put the plug where the power goes, the blue video where computer 1 goes, and the HDMI where the HDMI goes. The guest will make up his mind whether or not he wants to use the video or the HDMI. And we will set that up to make sure it works. This is a Polycom box. Inside this box you will find the best Polycom business phone out there. And when everything is put back in the box, it makes it very nice and easy to take apart. For this small meeting room, I'm only going to need the phone, the power adapter, which plugs into the phone jack, plugs into the Polycom, the cable that plugs into the Polycom, and the phone cable. Plus also, the Polycom will also be required to be locked up. For the sake of ease, we have installed phone jack as well as Ethernet jack next to the outlets. So in this case, we won't be needing much phone cord, so I will just pull a small section out to keep the rest of it all nice and clean looking. I'm going to plug the phone part into the phone and into the phone jack on the wall. The next is the Polycom cable. Goes right in, and we plug that into the wall. We run this cable all the way to our phone, and of course we are going to tape it down to the floor and keep things nice and safe. Then you'll just plug the cord into the sound station here. When done right, you'll get that. We want to test for dial tone. There we go, dial tone. Everything's working. Now, skirting the table can be nice and easy if you find the middle of your skirt. And in this case, it's right here. I've already gone ahead and attached my clips, one in the middle for my easy recognizing. And just make sure it's nice and tight as you go around and stick to the Velcro. I like to keep the last one off, so I know where the end of my skirt is going to be, and I can make it nice and zinging tight. That way your food table is going to have that beautiful, professional appeal to it. And it'll also give you something to be proud of. And there we have it. This is our complete Canada room as per the contract. You can see that there is notepads and pens at each place setting. We do have the complimentary water and glasses at every place setting as well. This particular person has set up their laptop already, and you can see the display on the screen. And so that is a successful Canada room setup. That's it.